What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Angry Jackal of Robricks. Hey, what's up? How's everybody's Friday fucking night going? I was going to do this at 7. I'm running a little bit late. I was over at the Barnes & Noble trying to talk them into letting me do some signing and whatnot while I was down in Boise. Boise was hella fucking cool. Boise was like, oh yeah, you're fucking here, dude? What's up, you know? And they were going to be like, yeah, dude, if you're from here, whatever, fuck, we support our fucking writers and blah, blah, blah. And I thought, man, that's great. You know, I was like, that's fucking outstanding. Considering what a rough night and everything else, you know, what was going to be, you know. So here I am. Yeah, Boise, Idaho. So here, I come to my neck of the woods, my back fucking yard. I go in, just real mellow. Same deal. I'm like, hey, can you look my book up for me? They look it up. I'm like, cool. I said, my name is, Rob Ricks. I said, I'm an author, and I want to know what I need to do to be able to do signings and stuff here. And then this older lady pushes to the side the other chick and says, oh, yeah, and I could tell right by her that she was going to try to cock block like a motherfucker. And so I'm like, yeah, it was like it's told to talk to somebody that deals with community stuff, started with a C or some shit. And she was like, oh yeah, community CRMs create community relations managers. That's really antiquated. We don't really do that. And I'm like, you don't? That's funny, because up in Boise, they were like, yeah, go to your local spot. The whole Barnes & Noble as a company does this, you know. And so here she is, I'm just asking, what's the policy and procedure and what to do. And she's like, are you the publisher? I'm like, no, I didn't self-publish this. I actually have a publisher, Black Rose. She was like, I've never heard of them. I'm like, well, I really don't care if you have or have not heard. They are a legitimate publishing house. You can go look them up if you so feel inclined, little Miss Manager. So I was just kind of like, wow, I'm getting all kinds of negativity from this bitch, and she's just being fucked up. And I'm like, what the fuck? So my wife saw, well, maybe because you're dressed. I'm like, so a varsity jacket, a t-shirt supporting the book, no cap, sellout haircut. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So then she proceeds to look at the book and nitpick on everything, and she did point out a couple of things that were fucked up that I got to talk to my publisher about. My publisher has me listed in Barnes & Noble as a textbook. Yeah, because, Magic Really Sucks is all about teaching magic, right? It's an actual textbook on occult lore. What the literal fuck? I'm like, all right, well, whatever. So it kind of sucks that my own Barnes & Noble in my backyard has people in there that's kind of fucked up. So I'm kind of like, okay, swell. Anyway, that's not what this fucking video is about. This video is about talking about some of my workbooks and stuff, because I think some people don't quite understand what they are, and some people do. And so I just, let's see. I just want to, I know, right? A fucking textbook, man. Oh, come on, like, give me a fucking break with that shit. Okay, so that's one piece. Let me load up the next piece here. I meant to have all of this stuff done. Nice. Just be careful, don't cut your dick off by accident. There was some Netflix shit my wife and them were watching where this dude cut his dick off by accident. Okay, take that one off. And add this other one here. This one. Okay. All right. So what I wanted to do was just kind of explain what these things are. Okay, so I have a bunch of these that I use and I also sell, but they're not meant for everybody. These are very specific in what they are and what they do. Okay, these are the 3 that I use almost every, well, these 2 right here I use every single day, right? This one is the one I just got in my hands and I started to use. And so that's what I was going to talk with you guys about a little bit. Because I have some people that want to buy it, but before they buy it, I really want them to understand what it is they're getting. So they don't go, oh shit, this is a big book of, you know, just scheduling, which is exactly what it's about. So it starts off, there's a bunch of text here that just kind of talks about what this is, how to use it, etc. Right? And it also gives some advice on creating a channel, because anybody who creates one of these fucking things, they go in with a kind of a preconceived notion, and then as they get going with it, they're like, dude, this shit is a lot of work. It's like, yeah, no shit, it's a lot of work. Which is why I lean more towards these live videos, because it's less on a production time, it's more on a interactive side, and I just boom go, right? Then as you proceed in here, there's actually 2 different pieces for define and focus. And really what this is, even for me, as I was going through it, it was kind of like, how well do you know what your channel is, and how well do you know who you're trying to make the channel for, right? So for example, it says demographic, target audience, gender, target audience age, is the content family safe, genre, etc., 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 and then some other stuff that's in here. Now, what I really wanted to show off, what's that? You just heard and felt a loud sonic boom. Holy shit, dude. Hope that's not a hope it's nothing crazy going on. So in here what I've done is I started working out some to-do lists of things that I have to finish, like get ballistic gel mold and make some targets, get a shoot schedule locked in. So there's that. And then you actually have the meat. So this is the meat of it. And then as you go in, you have a lot of these, and you also have some blank worksheets. So all in all, you have 327 pages of focus workbook, 12-month calendar, 12 brainstorm session sheets, and enough worksheets for 240 episodes, which include additional 60 worksheets for notes and other uses. Okay, so that's what this is all about. And it's also a reference point for me. So if I'm sitting here and we're talking about the TOPS Operator 7, right? I now know it's a 240. If you buy it from TOPS, it's $240. If you get it from Amazon, it's $159, right? If you go for the blackout edition, it's $170. I know it's a fixed blade with an overall length of 12.50 inches. Blade length is 7.25 inches. Cutting edge is 6.5 inches. Blade thickness is 0.310 inches with an acid rain finish, right? So if I'm sitting there and I'm going through the video and I need that information available for me while I'm shooting the video, I don't have to bring up the computer. I've already done all of my research and it's sitting here. So, you know, when you look at the actual worksheet, what I'll do is I'll make it a little bit bigger, like this. There we go. We'll go like this. So that way I can go through the pieces here. So what I have here is like, you know, what's the product or the subject name? So in this example, it's the TOPS Operator 7. Was it comped? Was it sponsored? Did I pay for it? You know, so these are things for us to just kind of track shit, right? And then, you know, what is the retail price of the item? Okay, when am I going to shoot? when did I start, when did I end, what was the total shoot time, and was there any notes that I need to be aware of from the shoot. And then this is where I write the information specifically about whatever it is that I'm shooting. Do they have a website? What's the company name? Do I have a contact? Do I have their email or their phone? And then I left these 4 ratings kind of ambiguous. So, you know, right now, this first one I'm rating, I have, you know, ratings for design, the design of the blade, and I have a mark there. Okay. And then you can put whatever you want. So you can say ratings for food. So say if we're talking food, so you can say presentation, taste, plating, you know, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then was the video monetized? Did it get demonetized? Did it get a copyright flag? Is there a snafu? If there was a snafu, what was the reason? Thoughts, what did you think about it as you reviewed it? If you uploaded it, what's the channel name? What's the URL for it? How long is the video? And then you start tracking your counts so you could see. Then you kind of guess, hey, I wonder how this video is going to perform. And then after 30 days, you see how did it really perform, right? And then, you know, how many likes, how many dislikes. If you have a discount code, you have expiration date on it, what's the product URL, and then any additional notes. So you can see this is really useful in tracking what you're doing on a video basis. The other one here, this one is the calendar, and I did this one really generic so that you could put anything you want, really. You don't even have to put this as a month. You could put months 1 through 6 and use this for a 6-month calendar deal. You know, so you're just putting the dates that you're shooting and then information, or you could do it as a legitimate, you know, calendar, whatever. So in any event, there's like 12 of these in there. So you could do, you know, a whole year legit, or you could do multiple years depending on how you want to schedule it. So I left this all pretty much generic for you to do however you want to do it. And then the only one that I don't have to showcase there is, and it's really easy to see, this is for brainstorming. It's just plain notes. You just write your notes in here as you're brainstorming. Hey, this is what I like to do, and et cetera, et cetera. So that one kind of summarized the video producer's workbook, right? And then the same like I do on all of them, I left a little gap here for you to write in whatever you want. So this is my 2019 video producer's workbook. Okay. Another one that I have is the time manager memory jogger. So this one also is a full of book. I got the little spine deal here. Then on the inside, there is instructions on how to use it, followed by some notes for memory jogging. Those could be like, hey, what's the user ID for my Google account? When does it expire? And I have several pages of that, so you can put memory jogger in there. And then I got a time tracker. So this time tracker, the top ones here, these ones are important because what it does is I can put the date, the time start, the time ended, total time it took for me to do the task, notes on it, you know, vital notes, what was the task, and then the difficulty level. Was it easy, medium, hard, or like fucking snafu, right? And then underneath it, these are your quick tasks where you don't need a lot of information. Those are like, I went grocery shopping, I went and did whatever. So that way, you know, you keep your shit organized. And so there's a bunch of those to track the projects. And then when you get near the back again, right near here, you have more memory jogger stuff. So that way you can kind of keep track of projects and stuff that you're doing and know how long it actually takes for you to do shit. Yo, what up? What up? And then the first one that I did was, this was the task killer. And this one, you can see, I have just been using the hell out of it. These are all the tasks and stuff that I've been doing on a regular basis. These are like the last 2 weeks. That's all the shit I got done in the last 2 weeks. So this is going to be enough, probably good enough to last me maybe a year. So that's the three that I tend to mess with the most. Then I've got my Meeting Master. So Meeting Master is just a book when you're just sitting there and you're having a meeting and you're writing notes. Okay? So you're writing all your notes, you're getting all your task lists together. So that way when you go to get things organized for you to do stuff, you have a nice little list to go off of. And so this one, again, there's just a ton of space for you to just keep track of a shit ton of meetings. So I think there's enough for 150 meeting sessions that you could have here. And a session is, this whole spread is one session. So it's like one big giant sheet for you to keep all your notes during a meeting, right? What's up, Yak Yak? And then, of course, this one was a big deal for me. I needed it because I'm keeping track of all of my my stories. So, you know, same deal. Some information at the very beginning. Some information on a story. So you start having character pieces that you're breaking out information on a character, etc., etc. And that one has enough for about 60 novels. So each novel gives you a novel synopsis where you break down the name of the novel, date you came up with it, the genre type, the type of book, is it one-off, trilogy, ongoing, etc. Then you got a worksheet, who, what, when, where, how, why, and wow. And then character worksheet, what the role of the character is. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 character worksheets per novel synopsis. So you have 60 of those total. So really that's what I wanted to cover, was because some people have been asking me about it. Like they want to buy it. But I don't want anybody to buy any of my shit and go, oh, this is not useful for me. I need, if you're going to get something, it has to be something that I feel is going to benefit you. I don't want you just throwing money away on shit and being like, this is bootsy. I get no use out of it. So like that task killer, man, a task killer, fuck, I use that thing all the time, and it's super fucking useful. It helps me out big time. Same thing with the time tracker. I was a little surprised when I did 2 projects, and I had estimated a certain time, and then when I was done, I was so fucking off base. And I'm like, man, I'm losing money. I tell somebody it's going to cost, say, $300 or $350, and in my mind, I'm thinking, yeah, okay, it's 10 hours, so I'm charging $35 an hour. Well, then I go in, and by the time I'm done, it's fucking 20 hours, not 10 hours. So now I went from $35 an hour rate to $17.50 rate. And I was like, son of a bitch, I'm fucking myself hard here. So anyway, I just want to cover that really quickly because I promised a couple people I was going to put some videos out talking about the workbooks. And those are all available on lulu.com, LULU.com. And you just go in there and you just search for Robert R. Ricks, or you can search for eXPerience Life. Those will bring them all up. So I'll put it also in the description, so you guys will be able to look at it there. But that's it. Now we can talk. We can see what's going on here. Let's see. Let's catch up because I've been thinking about that fucking Sonic Boom. Let me scroll all the way back here. Let's see. Are you west of Titusville near Tampa? Could be something coming in at Cape Canaveral. Dade City. Just come to the area regularly to get things for the nursery. A bit late, but here I am, fellas, and Rob. Hey, Yak. Love the tiger on the cover. Thank you very much. Hi, Yak and Miss Yak. Hey, Gary. What's up, guys? see how they fix. Hear a loud sonic boom a few minutes ago. I did here in Tate City. No, I didn't. There was a rocket launch today. Maybe it was the mining company is using explosive again. Did you get the ICMB alert at the beginning of the week? Claimed it was hackers. Try Kraken. Ooh, Kraken rum is good. That's delicious. I have some right here. Yes, I know. How sad is that to have? I'm also in the middle of packing stuff up. Yep. Kraken rum. It's delicious. Kraken's good. The other one that's good is Captain Morgan. This one's fucking pretty good. And then let's see, of course, well, yeah, that's all the rums that I have near me. But yeah, Kraken's. Kraken is delicious. Yes, indeed. I like Kraken. Kraken's good. Does it smell like wine? I don't know. Oh, I see what you're. You know what it smells like to me is oh god, it smells fucking good though. Because it's the caramel. I think there's some caramel. There's a very sweet hint to it. Oh man, that's good. Bizarre and fierce sea creatures. No, it doesn't. It doesn't smell like wine to me per se. Because I guess for me, I absolutely hate wine. I can't stand wine. But this right here, I will fucking drink. I'm the only one drinking this. I'm the only one that's been drinking out of this bottle right here. And you can see I'm halfway through. Halfway through. It does have a very sweet caramel aroma, which is, I like it. Fucking hell. Tired, guys. I wasn't even supposed to work graveyard last night. I ended up working graveyard just because I was getting shit done. Oh man, I am tired. I wish I could just sit and write. I wish I was successful enough with my writing that it was just barely covering my bills right now, and I could just write. I'd be very happy, guys. Time to get happy. Exactly. All right, so I wanted to get in here real quick. I promised my wife I was going to spend some time with her, but I also promised a few people that were sitting on a fence, or actually they were ready to pull the trigger this morning. I said, listen, don't buy it yet. Let me explain the workflow and the methodology, and see if it helps out. See if it's something that's useful, because I built these books to be helpful to you guys, right? To be beneficial. Not to make money on it. And they're all marked down to 40% right now. And like I said, it's really, really, really meant just to help you guys be productive in your day-to-day shit. So, let's see. Yeah, I like Kraken as just straight, and I also like it as a mix. Kraken colada, oh my god, that is delicious. They're so good. Let's see. They're screaming comments on YouTube, so stay away. Yeah, I know. It's not like I'm fucking monetizing anything right now, so. So you have to work this blade because the lock is a bit stiff for my thumb. Okay, it'll loosen up. Anyway, that's it, guys. Again, we'll do a show tomorrow. I have an idea. I want to play out tomorrow. We're gonna play a game tomorrow. So I want you guys to think about ideas for an impromptu story. So what we're going to do is tomorrow I'm going to ask for a couple of keywords, and then off those keywords I'm going to see if I can bang out a story real time. Just tell you guys a fucking story in 40 minutes. So that'll be the challenge for tomorrow. Okay? All right, guys, and that's going to be like the for real story time. No gay. I don't swing that way. I don't play like that. All right, guys, that's it for now. If you like it, please subscribe. Tell your friends far and wide. Until next time, motherfuckers, please be good to yourself, good to each other. Go out, live life to the fullest. Find some adventures, get some scars, tell some stories, get some love, and all that jazz. All right, guys, later.